In physics, scientists invent models or theories to describe and predict the data we observe about the universe. Newton's theory of gravity is one example. Einstein's theory of gravity is another. Those theories, though they describe the same phenomenon, constitute very different versions of reality. Newton, for example, imagined that masses affect each other by exerting a force, while in Einstein's theory the effects occur through a bending of space and time, and there is no concept of gravity as a force. Either theory could be employed to describe, with great accuracy, the falling of an apple, but Newton's would be much easier to use. On the other hand, for the calculations necessary for the satellite-based global positioning system, GPS, that helps you navigate while driving, Newton's theory would give the wrong answer, and so Einstein's must be used. Today we know that actually both theories are wrong, in the sense that both are only approximations of what really happens in nature, but they are also both correct, in that they each provide a very accurate and useful description of nature in the realms in which they do apply. As I said, in a way, every human mind is a scientist, creating a model of the world around us, the everyday world that our brains detect through our senses. Like our theories of gravity, our model of the sensory world is only approximate and is based on concepts invented by our minds. And like our theories of gravity, though our mental models of our surroundings are not perfect, they usually work quite well. The world we perceive is an artificially constructed environment whose character and properties are as much a result of unconscious mental processing as they are a product of real data. Nature helps us overcome gaps in information by supplying a brain that smooths over the imperfections at an unconscious level. Before we are even aware of any perception, our brains do all of this without conscious effort, as we sit in a high chair enjoying a jar of strained peace, or later in life on a couch sipping a beer. We accept the visions concocted by our unconscious minds without question, and without realizing that they are only an interpretation, one constructed to maximize our overall chances of survival, but not one that is in all cases the most accurate picture possible. That brings up a question to which we will return again and again, in context ranging from vision to memory to the way we judge the people we meet. If a central function of the unconscious is to fill in the blanks when there is incomplete information in order to construct a useful picture of reality, how much of that picture is accurate? For example, suppose you meet someone new. You have a quick conversation, and on the basis of that person's looks, manner of dress, ethnicity, accent, gestures, and perhaps some wishful thinking on your part, you form an assessment. But how confident can you be that your picture is a true one? In this chapter, I focused on the realm of visual and auditory perception to illustrate the brain's two-tier system of data processing and the ways in which it supplies information that does not come directly from the raw data in front of it. But sensory perception is just one of many areas of arenas of mental, what is that word? But sensory perception is just one of many arenas of mental processing in which portions of the brain that operate at the unconscious level perform tricks to filling missing data. Memory is another, for the unconscious mind is actively involved in shaping your memory. As we are about to see, the unconscious tricks that our brains employ to create memories of events, feats of imagination, really are as drastic as the alterations they make to the raw data received by our eyes and ears. And the way the tricks conjured up by our imaginations supplement the rudiments of memory can have far-reaching and not always positive effects. Alrighty, that's a good reading. Alright, thank you for reading with me. See you later.